wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show. So start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello. What is going on, everybody? Hello and welcome. What's going on, Virginia? How you doing, Jay Bird?
Hello.
Good to see y'all. What up, Denny's?
What
in
up,
there?
Big D?
Yeah. And also to people checking us out on YouTube.
Yay.
What's up, y'all?
You're back.
We're out of YouTube jail.
Yes.
Hey, guys, I'm going to wear my prison outfit today. I forgot.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well,
We've been Shawshanked out.
yeah. We are out. And, yeah, if you missed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on the KVJ Show, the good news is those videos are up there. You can go and start catching up with what you did miss. So, yeah, we're getting there. And let's just hope that we stay out of YouTube jail for quite a while.
We have till February to be good kids. We cannot make another violation until February.
Interesting.
Yes, so if we have any screw-ups, it's going to be a graver sentence.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh is right.
Yeah, I think it goes 2 weeks next time.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's it. They don't play around on that YouTube. So, yeah, you can go check us out there, of course, on that 97.9 WRMF streaming app. Also at kvjshow.com. Check us out there. And also all the videos that you might have missed are also on Spotify. So you can see everything there as well. So we have all these different platforms. So as we get penalized with each one, you can jump to the other platform where we're not penalized. And that's how you catch the KVJ Show.
Spreads it out.
It's like
It
a
does.
penalized version of Leapfrog.
Yes, it kind of is. So we are there. Did you guys check the Powerball numbers?
I did not check the Powerball numbers. Did you?
I did not check them, but I do know that no one won. And
Okay.
it does kind of lean a little bit into the weird theory that we were throwing out yesterday that, as you did mention, Virginia, kind of amazing that the Powerball is as big as it is here leading into the holidays, which what makes a great stocking stuffer?
A lotto ticket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the numbers last night were 1, 14, 20, 46, and 51, with the Powerball being 26.
And we had said it was going to be 33.
I'm glad that you said we. I appreciate that.
Well, look, this is things like the Titanic. We're going down together. We're the band.
We do. We all go down.
Okay, yeah, we are not your source for Powerball numbers.
No, but it's fun.
It is fun.
Just to take a guess, the drawing on Saturday night, they're projecting to be $820 million now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho.
Yes. So we are getting there. So that's December 6th, and then we'll see how long this goes.
It's going to roll over again. It's going to roll over again, and maybe the following week, closer to Christmas.
Oh, what great marketing that is.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. We see you, little pink flamingo, lotto, sneaking around. We know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know, it's really, you can't be rigging the system, but it just is amazing how it always seems to work out for them marketing-wise between Powerball and Mega Millions. And I don't even know if they're affiliated. I don't know how the lottery stuff works.
I don't know either.
Is it the same company? If it is, then it's really suspect.
Great question.
Yeah.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, they sentenced that doctor that was found to be responsible for distributing ketamine to Matthew Perry before he had that 2023 overdose death. Dr. Salvador Plasencia got 30 months in prison. I feel like that's low, y'all.
Well, why is that?
I feel like if you gave the guy way too much ketamine and you knew you were doing it and you knew it was a level at which a human should not be ingesting, like, dude, what are you doing? We trusted you. 30 months is not enough. You're a doctor. You're supposed to be better than this.
Yeah, I'm torn. I would be okay with more time because he was very rude. One of the comments that he had made that was the most damning was, let's see how much money we can get out of this moron.
Oh, my gosh.
And he had to face off, with the family. And I think it was Matthew Perry's sister was talking to this doctor and said, I think what happens, and it is an interesting thought. She said, you guys just seem as celebrities. You seem as being very dispensable, but we're not going to have him for Christmas. We haven't had him for many years. And to us, he's a brother. He's a family member. He's a son. He's a cousin. To you, he's, Chandler Bing from Friends. But, we don't necessarily see him that way. And so for us, somebody from our family was taken from us because of negligence. And somebody tried to take advantage of somebody that needed help. He needed your help. And instead, you took advantage of him and you took his money and you took his life.
And you were so blasé about it, calling him a moron.
Yeah.
And you just wanted to see how much money you could make. You've taken a Hippocratic oath not to harm, and you've gone against that. 30 months, I think, is an insult to the family.
Yeah, to me, it seemed 5 to at the max 10 years, I think, is something I would have rather seen. Because I believe sometimes when you're talking about a manslaughter or you have some gross negligence behind the wheel for some things like that, you could get up to that time. But it's the way it is, and this was in California, right?
And there's plenty of other doctors that are still doing this. I think, but just by giving him
a message.
30 months, you send a message that, hey, you'll get a slap on the wrist, but it won't be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you are losing 2.5 years of your life.
Can he come out and still be a doctor?
I would imagine no.
I'd say probably not.
Good.
No. Yeah, they need to definitely. I think they would take away your license, so you got to find a new career, and you're going to go spend 2.5 years of your life thinking about what you did and then figure out something else to do with your life after that.
Did you ever watch Chad Powers?
Yes.
I know we talked about it. I think I want to watch it.
I saw 2 episodes and then my son left.
Oh. He broke up with you?
Yeah, so I'm stuck after 2 episodes. 2 episodes were fantastic, and I recommended it, and other people sprinted right past me and watched the whole season, and they said it was really good. I think it does kind of end on a cliffhanger from what people were saying.
Okay.
And so for them to get season 2, that's going to be great. So I don't know how much longer they can maintain it. I haven't seen the show, but it might be a good 2-season show. I could see that, and then wrap it up great with an awesome ending.
Yeah, Hulu just renewed it. You will get that second season, so they won't leave you with that cliffhanger, which is good. No one wants to be left with a cliffhanger.
Well, and some series have done that because they thought they'd be back for another season, and it just ends with, what the heck? It's crazy.
If you watch that show, Euphoria, that is coming back in April, more than 4 years after the last finale. The show does pick it back up. So lots of shows, a little playing games with your heart there. If you watched it, though, you will see it back in April.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, is this going to be a makeup or a breakup? If you were in this situation, and we definitely do know that little kids' lips sink ships, and it might have just sunk a marriage here. It says, my boyfriend and I have a 4-year-old together, and he works from home, talking about the boyfriend, not the little kid. So I go to the office every day, but lately my kid is talking to me about, quote, the friend who is coming over to play when mommy's at work.
Uh-oh, mommy.
So naturally, I asked my boyfriend, I'm like, who is this friend that our child is talking about? And he's like, I'm telling him stories every day, and I've created this whole cast of characters, and I'm reading stories in different voices, and that's just who, he's talking about. He's talking about one of the characters. Now, the thing was, I was really looking at my boyfriend when he gave me this answer, and he was quick, he was confident, and he even explained the whole storyline he created, and it sounded pretty sweet and harmless. And so I'm like, all right, well, maybe I was kind of silly to even think that something could be up. But when I brought this up to my girlfriends, of course, they're like, oh, girl, he is cheating. This friend is not imaginary. And so now they've planted all these ideas in my head, and I'm thinking the worst again. And I'm kind of spiraling. Even though everything at home seems to be totally normal, he's very involved, he's present, he loves our kid. There's no other red flags. Now, he did stray a couple years ago, but since then, things have been very solid. I see him putting in the effort. I don't want to be naive, but I do need to be sure without accusing him of something that could blow up our whole family if I'm wrong. And if you are curious, no, we don't have security cameras. And my boyfriend has no interest in getting them. I even came home from work for lunch twice in the last month just to see if anything was up, and everything looked normal. So is there any other way I can figure out who this friend might be and if it could be something I need to worry about without causing any kind of damage and looking like the jealous girlfriend?
Girl, you got to have a surprise emergency medical thing you got to go out of town for, but instead, you get in the bushes. Let him think you're out of town for 24 hours and get in them bushes.
Okay.
See what's going on when he thinks you're out of town.
Okay, so an out-of-town trip she needs to try to manufacture.
There's no reason that if you're popping in and out all the time, he's probably like, oh, I got to be more careful. But if you're out of town and he thinks he's safe, that's when he might bring this hoochie over. Mm-hmm. Get in the bushes.
But do you ever let him know that you're not out of town, or do you just kind of look at the house, see what's going on, if you see a car or see anybody? So you're saying, now what do you do for this? When you get in the bushes, let's say you don't have bushes, what is she getting in her car? She's sitting down the street?
Getting the bushes could mean many things. Okay, it could be you borrow one of your friend's cars, you don't get in your car, and you stake the place out.
That's what getting in the bushes means?
You could get in them. Your friend's car could be the bushes.
Okay, and for you, being someone who's an expert in surveillance, how far away do you have to park so that it doesn't look obvious?
2 houses down.
2 houses down, you park on the street and you just keep
Park on the street, you get in the back seat and you sit and wait.
Okay, so you sit in the back.
Yes, preferably with a tinted window.
And what time of day do you go and how long do you stay?
Oh, we're here for hours. We're camping out. We want to make sure this hoochie, if he's here, we're here.
Uh-huh. It does feel like a lot of work.
It is, but, psychopaths got time.
Somebody's saying plant a hidden camera. Is that right, or have you crossed a line yourself when you start putting surveillance on the house without any kind of proof, and you've kind of checked a bit?
I'm not above any of it. I believe that what you should do, whatever's in your heart. If you want to put a spy camera, just make sure he never finds out about it. If you find something, great. If you don't find something, great. Just don't show your hand. Whatever you do, whatever your plan is, don't tell him your plan ever, even after it's over.
To me, I think you are justified to surveillance in the fact that she said he had strayed once before. And to me, when you do that, the terms of us staying in this relationship is I can now question when things happen. And if you catch me coming back to check on you, you cannot get upset because you have proven to me that you cannot fully be trusted. And this is part of the new terms of our relationship because you cheated before.
And the best indicator of future behavior is what?
Past behavior.
There you go.
But don't you think people can change?
Yes, I do. And I think that some people be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, not do it again. So, but I still think that if you have before, I would be understanding if somebody does have me under surveillance, be like, yeah, you know what? I gave you reason to doubt.
And you never really know somebody. Just know that. Even if you're living with them or married to them, you never really know somebody.
And that is your peaceful thought of the day, everybody.
Yeah, right.
And a side note, you're most likely to be killed by someone who used to love you.
You know what? Rinse and repeat. That is the lovable thought of the day.
Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
It's boring.
Yeah. Well, I would like to know if you have done surveillance, what is the best way to do it? If you've been in this situation, we hear this so often where people just want to know and you want to try to catch him. And it means a lot of time or difficulties, and people may not have a lot of knowledge about hidden cameras and how to do all this stuff right.
But isn't it worth it, though, to get your answers and stop writing a radio show and being all upset and worried?
The way I look at it, if I'm getting in the bushes, if I am doing secret cameras, I'm out of that relationship.
They got a kid together.
I'm going to tell my partner, I'm going to go, I don't trust you anymore. And I'm getting to a point where I want to hide in the bushes and I have to put a camera in here, and that's where we're at. Mm-hmm. I don't trust you.
Yeah, you never show your hand.
Well, I do. Not everyone's a psycho like you.
My thought is, I think if they had that, I think he would just be like, why? I'm not doing anything.
Of course.
Why would you?
Liars love to lie.
Well, I would just say, you're making me feel like I can't trust you anymore, and I need a break from you.
Well, baby, you're crazy.
Well, you have a small peen.
And And look, this guy might be on the up and up.
And he might
like,
have a small peen.
Well, and he may be like, look, this is legit. You know, I told you I had an explanation for why our 4-year-old, you're going to really end this relationship over something a 4-year-old said, and I haven't done anything at all to make you think that I am cheating on you now.
That's why I personally got a zero tolerance for cheating. If you cheat, it's over.
Oh, you would have been out the door the first time.
I don't allow a cheater to get a second shot.
Okay, so you wouldn't even be in this situation
Never.
because the relationship's over.
She's a tougher girl.
There's not a chance in life I would ever be in this situation.
Well, and that might be the lesson as well, that if you continually have these things running through your head and your friends are planning it in your head and it's really messing with your mind, you may have to say, yeah, you know what? Is that a weird thing to do? Let's say it's 2 years later. After his cheating, you'd be going, you know, it's 2 years later. I've just realized I've never been able to get over it. It's still not working.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You are allowed to 2 years later realize that this thing he did, you can't get out of your head and you don't want to live the rest of your life paranoid, upset, worried, stressed.
If you're in a relationship, cheating is the ultimate betrayal other than murdering somebody. But I'm saying that, I mean, for me, once I can't trust you, it's over.
A lot of times on Dateline, the cheater murders their spouse.
Well, cheaters are scumbags most of the time.
Yeah.
When they're doing it wrong.
So I did ask the question on KVJ TV on YouTube, which route would you go? Would you end the relationship realizing that you're actually not in a great place with this cheating from several years ago? Or would you try surveillance just to make sure that everything is on the up and up? A majority of people are going to stick with the surveillance. 58% of people are going to go that route. Now, some people are saying, why are we trusting the 4-year-old? Maybe the next time the 4-year-old brings it up, ask what the person looks like. Ask for identifying features to see if this child can even keep the story correct. Maybe the kid just has an overactive imagination.
Well, the problem is, though, anything that's out of left field for the wife, it's going to make her tweak out because of what he did in the past. And that's why it's tougher. If someone's going to make you all twisted up and you're always worrying and you're getting in the bushes and you're doing surveillance, I don't think you should be in that relationship. I don't think that's healthy.
My question to Rochelle here in Jupiter is, what would this conversation, do you think, sound like if you were asking the 4-year-old, okay, describe this friend that comes over when mommy's at work? How would this conversation go for you, Rochelle?
Well, my name's Michelle, but I wouldn't ask the 4-year-old. I would bring it up in front of the boyfriend since the son is so excited with the friends and the boyfriend's telling stories. As a family thing, I would ask the boyfriend to tell one of the stories while I was sitting there with the 4-year-old.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, let me hear this story.
Yeah, because then you're not pinpointing the 4-year-old, like, what do they look like? And then he's like, what? Yeah, let's have story time. Let's have family story time after dinner. Tell us one of your stories, honey.
Okay. I mean, she kind of done that in a sense, but without the 4-year-old present. And she was really looking at the body language of her boyfriend. And she said it looked on the up and up. He looked like he was legit, had a lot of answers, didn't flinch.
Sometimes liars are really good at it.
Could be. Got Mike on here from Lake Clark Shores talking a bit about these surveillance. Because if you get to that point, what are you doing? You borrow a neighbor's car and you're sitting for an entire weekend in the back of this car hoping to see something, or is there an easier way to do it? What are your thoughts on this, Mike?
My thoughts are, first, the guy has probably evolved as a bad guy. So if he was doing great lately, like you guys said, obviously, yeah, maybe he's just evolved as a deceptive guy. Two, if she's going to go the surveillance route, I would surveil the front and the back door. Just don't do anything inside the house so it doesn't cause any problems. Just the entry points and be done. See who's coming and going. Easy take.
Okay. And if you do something like this, is it hard to figure out how to put up a random camera like that that's outside? Are they battery powered? What source does it go to? How much does it cost?
The easiest way and most cost-effective way to do it is to use a game cam. It's like a trail cam for hunting. They're battery powered. They just take pictures of any kind of movement. Boom, you'll see everybody. The mailman, the Amazon guy, everybody. You just get a picture of everybody.
Okay. Interesting. Yes,
and you strap it right to a tree. It blends in with the tree, and people can't even
or you
see.
can put it on something in the bushes, too, so it's not like getting every single person that walks by. There's a lot of ways to do that.
Okay. Is this an Amazon purchase, or where do you go to get one of these trail cams?
Sure, word. You can go anywhere, man. Anywhere. You can get them anywhere.
Rocco had a few of them at one point.
Of course he did.
Borrowed them from a neighbor of ours that hunts.
Yeah.
And he put them everywhere.
Okay. Well, there's some decent advice. Be interesting to see what she decides to go with. Is she going to end the relationship? Is she going to go surveillance? And how successful will it be? So you get in the bushes and then you let us know exactly what happens.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
It's that Christmassy time of year when people go to social media sites and start fighting with each other. And we get to read their fights right here on the KVJ Show.
Angst at the holidays.
How magical it is. Okay, what we've got here is Janet. She is offended and annoyed by her neighbor's Christmas decorations, and she calls out the neighbor on Nextdoor, the social media app. And as you might imagine, things got a little bit heated here. I'm going to be playing the role of Janet, the Christmas Karen. We'll have Virginia playing the role of Lance. Bird, you're going to be Tori, and Denny's, you're going to be Carl.
Any notes for us on how you want us to present our characters?
Nope. You take however you feel, Virginia.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do with it. I am sorry, but my neighbor's Christmas decorations are ridiculous. 12 inflatable lights that flash like a nightclub and a snowman that wiggles its butt right in your face. I can't even sleep. It's tacky and it's trashy. When did turning the snowman into a hoe bag become, quote, the normal?
Janet, it's Christmas. It's not a meditation retreat. Maybe the decorations aren't the issue. Maybe it's your terrible personality.
Lance, stop pretending you're the king of holiday spirit. Janet has a point. Their display looks like a lawn sale at the dollar store. Not to mention, it's loud AF. I can hear it 6 houses down.
I mean, it does look like somebody won a shopping spree at Party City, but the twerking snowman made me laugh. Sorry, Janet. Take that stick out of your rear, my dear.
Laugh all you want. Last night, the lights flickered so bright, I thought lightning had hit my house.
Oh, my God.
I shouldn't need blackout curtains for Christmas. Stop rewarding disgusting behavior, Carl.
Janet, you could use a little snowman wiggling their butt. You're such an uptight female. But you know what they say about those uptight females? Maybe they're the best in bed. Nah, Janet's probably awful in bed, too. I wonder who's colder to be around, the actual snowman or Janet?
Lance, settle down. Don't be a pig. Janet may be annoying, but she doesn't deserve to be sexually harassed in the comment section.
I'm sorry, but Lance needs to be kicked off this platform. Don't talk to women like that, bro, especially when I know where you live.
Whatever.
You know, I just came here to complain about lights, not to talk to people who are insane. I'm sorry, but I am done. Enjoy your circus, morons.
I mean, she sucks, right?
She does.
Oh,
suck.
gosh.
I mean, a twerking snowman sounds amazing. Where do I get one? Take my money.
I'll help you out with that.
Thank you.
Okay, what we have got here is Marlene. She's got a real problem with a dirty neighborhood cat. She's complaining about it on her social media and now her next door. And she's threatening to call animal control on the cat. And let me just tell you, things get a little bit dramatic here. Bird, you're going to play the role of Marlene here today. I will play the role of Rob. Virginia, you got Trevor. And Denny's, you're going to be Bianca.
Okay, here's Marlene.
I'm sick of seeing the same filthy cat roaming the block. If the owner doesn't control it, I'm calling animal control. I'm not dealing with this stray-looking creature anymore.
Marlene, that filthy creature is Muffin. He's harmless. He naps more than I do.
Rob, you always defend that cat. It tore up my herb garden last week, and I've put more effort into those herbs than I have into my marriage. Are you having an affair with that cat or something?
Just to let you know, I'm pretty sure your herbs died because your husband watered them with his urine. Just saying.
Oh, wow.
We saw him peeing back there, and the whole neighborhood talks about it.
Oh, boy.
Stay out of my business, Trevor. You're a cat-loving freak just like Rob. So I'd expect nothing less from you. What is it with you guys always defending this dirtbag cat? It's a menace.
Thank you, Bianca. Finally someone gets it. That cat hissed at my grandfather. It probably has fleas and sores. It's aggressive. It needs to go. I don't give an S-bomb if I offended any of you cat-loving idiots.
Well, your granddaughter chased you with a pool noodle. The cat had every right to hiss. He actually should have bit your damn granddaughter. I met her before. She hisses more than the damn cat.
It's a one-eyed orange cat that sleeps under my truck. It's an amazing cat. I feed him tuna all the time. He snuggles with you if he trusts you. The women on this thread can't be trusted and have no soul.
One eye, two eyes, whatever. It shouldn't be wandering the neighborhood like a bandit. I support Marlene calling animal control.
If you do call animal control, Marlene, be prepared for them to take you. You're the dirtiest animal on the block, whose bark is much louder than her bite.
Hey, then let them. I'm not living in a place where stray cats act like they pay rent.
Honestly, that cat keeps a cleaner space than Marlene's house.
Thread over. Trevor wins again. Cat pervert. Yes. Well, we're going to see here if you can think like a majority of the KVJ show in a round of majority rule. I'm going to be throwing out a topic here. Let's see what your answers are. If we can get a majority of the show to match up with that answer, you get a point. First thing I need you to write down here is a dog breed. Give me a breed of dog. All right. What are you thinking? Because I'm going with that old Frenchie right there. Because that's what we got in my house. I know they're a very popular breed. Virginia, what did you write down?
I just realized I don't know how to spell it, but I wrote down Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Jaber, what dog did you go with?
Australian cattle dog.
And Denny's?
I went terrier.
Okay, we have no match on that.
Nothing.
Okay, nobody can agree on a dog. All right, can we agree on an NHL team outside of the state of Florida? Give me an NHL team outside of Florida. Virginia, what are you going with?
All right, this one's for my panda, the Buffalo Sabres.
Okay, Jaybird.
I'm just trying to be slick. The Oilers.
Okay. And Denny's.
I think it's the only one I know. The Rangers?
There you go, baby. New York. Yep. I went with Sabres because I knew Virginia would. And there we go. All right, one.
All right, Denny's. It's us versus them, Denny's.
Suck it, mijos.
You can't let Virginia win this one.
Let's just have me and you match.
Who are we thinking like?
All right, me and you.
Well, yeah, all right.
Okay.
You should try to work in one other person.
We got a strategy. I'd be nervous, old dogs.
A young female solo artist. That's the next one you want to write down. Young female solo artist.
I know, it's tough, Denny's.
Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Let me think for a second, Kevin. I got to get in Kevin's brain. These two mijos don't even know one.
I know, I just scribble one.
Jaybird.
Only talking about Chaperone. The Ronies out there.
Damn it, I wish I were Sabrina Carpenter.
That was a big one. I went Dua Lipa.
I went Tate McRae because you brought her up.
What the hell is Tate McRae?
Tater Tot McRae.
Tater Tots, okay. The Tater Tots out there.
Tate McRae.
Okay, give me a U.S. state outside of Florida. What are you going to go with? U.S. state outside of Florida. All right, Denny's, you get to start us off here.
I went Colorado. Just thought maybe there'd be a connection between.
Damn it.
Thought that, yeah.
Jaybird blew it.
I went Louisiana. Virginia.
Kevin, thank you. I went Louisiana as well.
You would. Jaybird.
Vermont? Why am I so obsessed with Vermont? I hear it's expensive.
Have you ever been?
No, I've seen it on YouTube. Looks beautiful, though.
It does. It's probably cold right now.
All right, Denny's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Virginia and I have two. Jaybird and Denny's, you have to get on the board.
All right.
I don't think you'd make it in Vermont right now.
I'm not making it in Florida, so yeah, I agree with you.
Next up, give me a playing card suit. Give me a playing card suit.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right.
What's that, Bird?
I don't even know what I'm asking.
Okay. I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to go Hearts, Virginia.
I went, because I won the competition, Queen of Hearts. Hearts.
Okay. Jay Bird.
I went a little different. I went diamond.
Oh.
Denny's.
I went spades.
Oh, man. I almost went spades, and I should have because Virginia and I get a point, but that's not the point. We are both tied at 3.
All right, now we have to separate, Kevin.
I know.
Now I got to think like a miho.
That's it.
We're still in the game. We just got to get the next 4.
Let's me and you get connected, Denny's.
right.
Think like me.
All right, I'm going to think like you.
All right.
All right, Kevin, I'm going to think like Denny's.
Give us a reality star. Give us a reality star.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right, I got it. I'm thinking like the bird.
Virginia, you started off.
This one's so hard. All right, I'm going to put Flava Flav.
Bird.
Dr. Will from Big Brother.
Damn.
Denny's.
I went JoJo Siwa.
Dr. Will was like 15 years ago.
Maybe even longer.
Wow.
But he's Big Brother pedigree.
I wanted to put him, but I couldn't remember his name.
And I had Flavor Flav, and I crossed it out and switched it.
Damn it.
I went to Snooki.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Fine choice, Kevin.
We are all over the place.
We're still in it, Denny's.
We are.
No, I'm going to think like you.
All right.
Let's go cookie type.
Cookie.
Okay.
Will you accept short?
Okay. Cookie type. Bird, you start us.
Sugar cookie.
Denny's.
Chocolate chip.
Damn it!
I went macadamia. Virginia.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, I can't take this.
Suck it. Suck it slow.
I hate when she wins things.
Virginia gets the dub.
Oh, and evil wins a game.
Merry Christmas, loser.
Gracious.
Day erect.
Brutal. That's terrible. Terrible.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh?
Oh, yeah, baby. Comedy time. Denny's is here to deliver. We are the joke jury to let them know what is hitting and what is not. What do you got for us today, Denny's?
All right, joke 1. What kind of flour do you need to make dolphin bread?
I don't know. What kind of flour do you need to make dolphin bread?
All-purpose.
Very good. Yes.
Second joke. What's Chewbacca's favorite blizzard from Dairy Queen?
I don't know. What is Chewbacca's favorite blizzard from Dairy Queen?
Wookie dough.
Wookie dough.
I love it.
That would do well, by the way. Cookie dough ice cream.
I know
do
a
a
guy
pairing.
who would buy.
Yep.
Third joke. What does a snowman use to get online?
I don't know. What does a snowman use to get online?
The Winternet.
Oh,
Very clever.
all right.
Yeah, fun for the kids.
We see you.
Fourth joke. What did the defendant say was the reason for breaking into people's houses, eating their cookies, and leaving gifts?
Geez, I don't know. What was the purpose of that?
Temporary insanity.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And final joke for y'all. Which erotic novel is most popular with horses?
I don't know which erotic novel is most popular with horses.
50 Shades of Hay.
Yes, I can see that.
I mean, grand slam, Josh.
Nice job.
Grand slam.
Okay, so who on the KVJ show do you think would be most likely to get kicked out of doing jury duty? And this would be somebody that actually really wants to do it. They're like, oh man, why'd I gotta go away? Like you're into it.
None of us want to do it. But
Let's
if
say
we were
you're hard
there,
presented, you're like going, you know what? Yeah, I really want to be on this case. I want to do this. I'm all in. You're not trying to throw it. Because we talked about that the other day. And really, you know, as Jay Bird was talking about, because he was called up for some jury duty, that people are just saying, you can just ignore it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never got anything in the mail.
He's doing a great job ignoring it.
Never saw a thing. In fact, Denny's edited out all of Monday's audio.
That's it.
They're going to use this as evidence in your court case.
My friend, and you know who this is, but I'm going to protect them. They said that they did jury duty and it was a murder case.
Oh. I don't got time for that.
And I go, really? Was it, was it kind of not exciting, but it was the most boring thing ever. It was so long and drawn out. It wasn't like you would think.
And the guy was guilty?
Guilty as a pig. Or guilty as a goat. What's that saying? I don't know. Guilty as...
Just say guilty.
Guilty.
Okay.
We'll get kicked off the jury because we don't make sense when we talk.
Yeah, can we dismiss these?
The lawyer's going to be like, no. You got to get those two out of here because they don't make any sense when they talk.
What if I just play that audio?
Yeah,
listen to me, guys. Listen to this. You want me really on the jury?
That's it.
Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're out. You're good. Now, getting the boot of all of us. Now, Virginia, I would think maybe might say something because, look, they are paying attention to everything that you do, everything you say. They're looking for any kind of bias that you might be carrying in there that might lay against their client. And for that reason, I think maybe Virginia might be the first suspect person because she doesn't hold back on her feelings, and they're going to ask her a question, and she's going to readily volunteer them.
Yes, I'm a little bit more squirrely verbally.
Oh, as soon as they say it's a man on trial, guilty.
Guilty, yeah, right.
Guilty as a pig.
Guilty as a pig.
I mean, goat.
Guilty as a man.
So I think Virginia would be the first person bounced in for that reason.
I would agree.
I agree with that.
Okay, Vic, yeah, this woman is going to get our client fried.
I agree with that, and also making zero changes.
Okay, that's good. You be you. Okay, who on the KVJ show do you think would be most likely to accidentally Venmo a stranger a large amount of money?
I've done it.
Okay, well, there we go. We got our winner again.
I've done it. And you know what? This hooker was so sweet. She Venmo'd it back to me when I realized my mistake.
I've done it as well, and I did not get the money back. So do I win?
Luckily, I had accidentally sent like $400 to a sweet young girl by accident because her picture and her icon, and she had the same name as one of Magnolia's friends. And it was a different girl in a different state, like in North Carolina or something. But her picture looked the same, and she had the same damn name. And I sent her the money, and she caught the mistake, and she's like, I don't think you meant to send me this.
She was country?
Well, that's how I just said it because she's from the Carolinas.
So in your head,
I didn't actually speak to her.
That's your Carolina accent?
That's my Carolina interpretation of her text message.
Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally sent $50 to somebody. I thought it was my friend, and it wasn't, and I never got it back.
They were like, sweet.
Yeah. Sweet. $50 lesson.
Sucker.
Thanks, loser.
Now I never send it. I got to find my readers. Always.
There you go. It's probably a smart move. So who on the KVJ show do you think would be most likely to get into a fight with a food delivery robot?
Bird.
Bird, okay.
Yeah, I'm not fighting a robot.
I'm fighting a robot.
I could see that, yeah.
I'd fight a robot, not a person.
You know how you fight a robot? Water.
Yeah.
Drench it.
I don't know. These robots.
Fry the motherboard.
You're talking about them 1950s robots. No, these robots can take a good watering.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bird would know. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not going to mess with the food delivery. I just don't believe in the concept.
You don't. You would never spend that money frivolously.
Well, and also, too, I just don't believe in...
Eating.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah, that's part of it.
You were talking last week about scaling down to one meal a day.
It wouldn't make sense. I'd be paying $15 to get 3 ounces of food.
Yeah, someone like you should never use food delivery unless you are hurt and you need groceries or something and you can't physically walk. That'd be the only way I'd say the Ralston needs to go do food delivery stuff like that.
And to me, I don't like putting the food I'm going to consume in more people's hands. To me, the less people that handle what I'm about to put in my mouth, the better. Because look, there's even a story today I got in the Whacked Out News about
I know what you're talking about.
a delivery person dropping food, licking fingers, putting it back in the box.
It's all on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
Licking fingers?
Yeah,
It fell on the ground.
They dropped it. It was like chicken wangs. And so they they're putting them all in and licking their fingers and continue to put them in. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't believe in the concept.
When I hear stories like that, neither do I.
Yeah, I know you might be saying it's a robot, but yeah, not going to do it. Okay, who on the KVJ show most likely to get a tattoo they regret? I'm going to say Jaybird.
Jaybird, because Kevin and I are tatless.
Yeah, I get no regrets for my ink.
Yeah, I'm not in that camp, never will be. And
At this point, what am I going to do now?
right.
If I haven't done it already.
Yeah, I want to get a tattoo now so it looks super gross in 5 years.
If you're lucky.
Honestly, the only thing I could get a tattoo of right now is a Sharpay. That'd be the only thing that would age well on me. And who on the KVJ show would be most likely to cry during a Disney World experience? I think that'd probably be me.
You?
Yes, because I'd hate being there.
Oh. I think it's me. Because I
Really?
get all emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
Those Disney movies, they're tear jerkers because they always kill the parents.
Well, I'm talking about, what if you're there at the park?
Well, at the park, sometimes it's the experience of the movie, like Princess and the Frog or Little Mermaid or any of that. Like
They show them killing the parents at the park?
It's emotional. The Little Mermaid is motherless.
I get the concept, but you're making it sound like they're showing them get murdered.
Yeah, in some of the shows and
They show the movies
experiences,
at the
park? The villains and stuff. They show you like what the villains did.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get emotional.
Okay, all right. Well, then you win it, Virginia. I'm going to give it to you.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the Whacked Out News. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the Whacked Out News. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, how often do we have video footage of teenagers in daddy's boat causing all kinds of issues, like dumping beer cans out in the ocean or riding around and messing with people that are out trying to do a little recreational boating? A little problem going on now in Martin County with a viral video. And there are some rowing coaches there that are saying that a group of teen boaters reportedly circled their girls during a team practice, creating dangerous wakes. They were shouting obscenities. They were filming and giving them the finger.
What?
Yeah, they were doing all this and then filming it and then putting up the video of it. So, yeah, not really smart.
Yeah, some social media really does kind of influence you to be a dirtbag.
Here is Sean Ingalls with the Treasure Coast Rowing Club.
They circled around and waked us, and then continued to wake us several times, shouting obscenities, filming videos, giving us the finger, 2 wakeboarders that were in the back. It was pretty dangerous.
The coaches say what they truly want to see overall is better boat safety around rowers.
We want them to be investigated. We want them to understand there's consequences. This is not like something that they should just, we don't want it swept under the rug.
Okay, well, the deputy did take a report, so we'll see what happens with that.
The Martin County Sheriff is investigating, and they don't play.
Okay.
They shouldn't play.
Their town motto is #WrongExit. The sheriff is not playing. If you commit crimes, you pick the wrong exit.
Is that really what he says?
It is.
These Florida sheriffs, man.
He is not playing with you.
You're right. There's a competition who can wit, out smart.
They're good. We got a few out there, yeah. Holt, Brevard.
Don't play.
Martin County.
Don't play in Florida, kids.
A South Florida firefighter, 31-year-old Alex Michael Lutz, is accused of chasing 4 teens who ding-dong ditched his family's Lighthouse Point home and hitting them with a bat.
Now, you can be mad and you can yell at them, but you can't chase the ding-dong ditchers and hit them with your bat.
Lutz is facing 6 charges, including aggravated battery and aggravated assault.
That was boiling up.
And we get it.
There's other things going on there.
There's other things going on. Oh, his marriage is a disaster.
Finally snapped.
Got laid off from work.
There's some home surveillance video that shows Lutz sprinting after the teens, swinging a bat repeatedly into the golf cart they were riding while yelling, "I will effing kill you."
It got away from you, friend.
The teens like, "Stop, please stop."
Wow, I bet those kids are going to hang up their ding-dong ditch hats.
The teens were injured. They've reported dislocations, bruises, and swelling. Wow.
He connected.
Yeah, he did. But also, don't ding-dong be people.
Yeah, but in the end, the law is going to be mad at the guy with the bat.
Yeah. Well, Lutz is now on paid administrative leave from the Highland Beach Fire Rescue. And yeah.
He was a first responder?
Yeah.
Did he have to...
That's why he sprinted so fast. He's in great shape.
After he beat them, did he then have to tend to them?
That's a good question.
There's actually a similar ding-dong ditch case in Palm Beach County last month, and that resulted in no charges. Now, I don't know if there was a beating with a bat, but we'll see what happens with that case. 57-year-old Chris Music of Daytona Beach has been posing as a real estate investor, creating fake documents that made it look like he owned a bunch of properties. He then used them as collateral to take out big loans and buy other properties. Then he'd rent those places out, pocket the money, and never pay back the loans. Cops said their financial crimes unit interviewed him and established enough probable cause to execute a search warrant, thereby satisfying the doormat's request.
Wow. He was running a shell game.
That is a shell game. Wow. A family in Middleburg, Florida, has blasted DoorDash after their Ring camera recorded a driver dropping their boneless wings, picking up one that hit the ground, tossing it back in, licking his fingers, wiping the floor with his foot, and then leaving.
I mean, you just don't know what's happening to your food. You really don't.
Well, thanks to Ring Doorbell, now you do.
But, I mean, I order a lot in my career of eating food here, and the chances go up the more times you order it.
No, you're right.
With all the times I've ordered, someone's had to have licked my food.
You've totally eaten a floor wing.
1,000%.
Here is the mom talking about the incident.
She said, "Mom, all he had to do was knock on the door and say, hey, it was really one boneless wing.
One.
Out of 12 that dropped on the ground. I dropped this, just wanted to let you know, if he can't deliver food with due care, then maybe there's something else out there for him to do." Secondly, on DoorDash's behalf, I'm not really sure what the training is, but maybe it's time to bring the drivers in or require them to have some type of training.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, lady.
No, it's not.
I love your wishful thinking in a perfect world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild, wild west out there.
These drivers, some of them are holding on by a string.
Now, DoorDash did say that the behavior was, quote, well below their standards.
You think?
They've launched an investigation. They issued the driver a warning. The family says the incident shattered their trust, and they won't be getting DoorDash anytime soon.
Look, I deliberately ordered 3 Slurpees one time and a couple little snacks. The guy brought my snacks, but not the Slurpees, so he's walking out, and these Slurpees were expensive because they're through the app.
I know you got the large.
I definitely got the large. I got 3 of them. I walked out in the parking lot just to ask him, hey, is it possible? He saw me walking out. He put it in reverse so quick. I'm like, sir, excuse me. Squealing tires and took off.
He made eye contact with you as he's sucking on a Slurpee.
I think he took my Slurpees.
Wow.
I think he took 3 Slurpees home for him, his wife, and his kid.
How much Slurpee does one man need?
Well, I like to freeze them.
You and him. He stole them. But you're the guy who ordered them with no family.
That's a question for both of us.
Both of you.
Got a lot to answer to. Brooke Chenault pled no contest and was convicted of falsely reporting a crime after using AI to fabricate a rape claim in St. Pete.
Oh, my.
She called 911 in October claiming a homeless man broke into her apartment and sexually assaulted her while her infant slept nearby.
Oh, my.
She provided police with an AI-generated photo showing a hooded white male in his 30s sitting on her couch, and the detective recognized the image from viral AI homeless man challenge on TikTok, where users will upload home photos to AI applications that insert a homeless man's picture as a prank.
People have done that to like their boss at work and put that guy in like the conference room.
Okay.
And said, he says he's your uncle and he's here to talk to you. And the boss believes it. Well, and flies into a rage because the boss isn't there.
Yeah.
There's one case where I believe a wife did it to her husband. He calls the police and heads straight to her house, and she doesn't know the police are called. The police beat the husband there, and I think she got arrested for causing all this.
This is not the first story that we've had on this, and I'm just wondering if anybody will hold TikTok accountable for these kind of things. Because look, if we cause a panic doing what we do, we could absolutely be sued, and I'm surprised TikTok hasn't yet, because they say the false report triggered a massive police response. 7 officers, detective, 6 rescue personnel, a forensic technician, all were in there collecting DNA samples, and it was all for naught.
Yeah,
she just wanted attention because she was struggling with depression.
Well, get in line. And second of all, that's crazy. Police don't like false reports.
No, that's a horrifying story, too.
That's a way to really piss off a lot of police officers.
And frighten a whole neighborhood, a community.
Yeah. She was fined and placed on probation.
Yeah, something's not right with her. We need to get her on some medication.
And if you see a raccoon and you think you need to take it to an animal shelter for help and it doesn't seem like it wants help, you might want to just let it go. But there's a man in Georgia who just wouldn't let it go. He found this injured raccoon. He wrapped it in his coat. He held it against his chest during the hour-long drive to the wildlife facility.
Oh, he was snuggling it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the raccoon is attacking him while he's driving.
My man thought he was Dr. Doolittle. He's going to pick up an injured raccoon.
Dude, you got to put that thing in a burlap sack.
He wrapped it in a blanket and duct taped it.
Oh, my gosh.
The nature center's like, okay, we'll see what we can do. They put it in a kennel, and they're like, yeah, dog, this thing's got rabies, and they had to put it down.
Oh, no.
And they said, hey, just to let you know, we know your heart is in the right place, but sometimes these animals, let a professional deal with it because they might have rabies or might be another situation, and you put yourself and the community at risk by doing it.
And side note, sir, you have to go to the emergency room.
Yeah, you got to get shots in your stomach.
Right. I hear it's not fun. And then also, too, you've brought a rabid raccoon that now they've got to deal with.
I heard when I was a little kid, if you had the rabies and you had something bit you, you'd have to get 50 shots in your stomach, something crazy like that.
That was the myth from the 80s. Is that true?
Is that true?
Let's call Amy from Bush Wildlife. Something tells me she's been around a rabid animal before.
Did you guys have that same kind of rumor up in Ohio?
I don't remember that, no.
Oh, that was such a big rumor in Louisiana that you would have to get 50 shots in your stomach.
Dang.
And it scared us kids from messing with any kind of wildlife.
It made me so scared of rabies.
Yeah. I don't blame you. It'd make me scared too.
That was like one of my top 10 fears as a child, rabies.
But is that a lie, though? I don't want to keep regurgitating these lies.
Okay. Well, somebody can let us know. 877-979-WRMF.
Because I, for years, kept repeating, stop, drop, and roll, stop, drop, and roll. I've yet to once use that.
Oh, yeah.
They put the fear of me that I was going to catch on fire.
All these lies. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. No, it doesn't.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
So my buddy's got an 8-year-old kid that's never seen snow and is obsessed with snow angels, but they live in Florida like we do, and they're not traveling for the holidays, so there's going to be no snow. Is there a way to make your own snow and make your own Florida snow party? Is there a hack on that kind of stuff? Or is that just the dumbest idea?
I know somebody who actually was throwing a party and they had snow brought in. Now, of course, it's Florida. It melted pretty quick. But for like an hour or two, maybe even more than that, these kids had a giant pile of snow, and they were making snowballs, and they were playing in the yard with it. And I mean, it can be done.
I was looking it up. There's several different ways to kind of do it, and I'm just wondering if anyone's ever done that. What is the most effective way that the snow stays snow-like, looks like snow, and the kid can still have a good time?
I mean, you're going to pay.
I've never done a snow angel. You know how bad I want to do a snow angel? Bad.
I think it'd be cheaper just to go travel to snow. You have a sister.
I do, yeah. No, the Oregon trip is real cheap. Just to do a snow angel.
I thought you were already going.
I am, I think. I don't know.
Oh, no.
It's...
You got the Airbnb, I thought.
I don't know. I don't have any answers for you. So you're going to keep asking me questions I don't have answers for?
Well, it does snow in Oregon. I do know the answer to that.
I've seen snow. I just never got... I didn't take the time to explore it. I was with a group of people, and they're all watching me finally see snow for the first time. So it was weird. It was weird, bro.
Yeah, somebody had said that... my sons went to a friend's house, and they had purchased some snow. You can actually get it, and in the shade, it will last for hours, maybe a few days. It's a few $100, but maybe you can have some neighbors pitch in to get it.
Few days? That's amazing.
If it's cold enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or under a shady tree, Kevin said.
Yeah, you want to keep it out of the sun, and you definitely want it to be a little bit cooler than what it is now because, yeah, with the temperatures we're at, I mean, that thing's going to be gone in an hour.
So don't put it on the roof is what you're telling me.
Right. Somebody said the Winter Wonderland at the Polo Club of Vanilla Ice, they have a snow globe with real snow.
Ooh.
Okay, so that'd be a place. Maybe just take your kids out there on Friday. That's where they're going to be doing that.
Love it.
That is a magical place for the kids. That is a fun thing to go check out.
That's coming up this Friday? Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything is happening all at once.
It is.
Life is going too fast for me.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
So yesterday we had another Zoom call with my mother's psychiatry team, and it's just they've weaned her off some of the bipolar meds, so now she has all this energy.
Oh, fun!
She's ready to start going places and doing things, and she's still going around to all the senior centers in town. She's running this scam where she goes in and she tells them she's thinking about living there.
Wow!
And then they feed her lunch, they give her the tour, they let her do all their arts and crafts. And we told this to the psychiatrist, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't see any problem with that." She's having fun, which I agree with.
Right.
She's having fun. I'm just scared about her decision making because she did leave me a voicemail last week telling me that she had just won the Publishers Clearinghouse $18 million sweepstakes.
Well, then we got it set then.
That's awesome.
Publishers Clearinghouse went out of business.
See, I didn't even know that.
I think they might be coming back. I think they're still doing it. In fact, I think I saw the story where what had happened was they filed for bankruptcy, and anybody that had won before that point gets screwed, and they're going to continue doing it. And I think they'll pay off new winners.
Wow, what a scam.
It's a little questionable. Yeah, there was an interview with a couple people that were...
Well, their big tagline for many, many years was win $5,000 a week for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people signed up, because they were like, $5,000 a week for the rest of my life. Oh, yeah, I'll buy this stupid knick-knack or paddywhack or magazine subscription that I don't really need.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Yeah, my mom, they got her. They asked her what color Mercedes she wants. She picked black.
I love the old Publisher Clearinghouse thing. That's fun.
And then they revealed the scam part of it, which that's when she called me, thank God, because they were like, okay, we're going to deliver your black Mercedes right to your driveway, Linda, but you got to pay the taxes on it.
Okay.
So you owe us $2,300. Do you want to pay by check, cash, or credit card? And that's when she, thank God, hit the brakes and goes, oh, wait a minute. I have to call my daughter. I'm not allowed to make financial decisions without her.
Oh, that's sweet, though.
That's when she called. She wanted to run it by me, but she was ready to write that check for the taxes.
Okay. Yeah. She seems like she's living her best life.
She is.
That's good.
She's happy.
Yeah.
I'm just living in fear every day.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Please don't let the scammers get her.
Right. Well, today is Bartender Appreciation Day.
Oh my gosh, I have so many bartenders I need to thank.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, I just throw out a blanket to all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too many to name, Kevin.
Yeah, there are a lot. I will give a shout out to Tommy at Old Key Limehouse, though. Saw him on Sunday. He's very solid what he does. And look, good bartenders, they're great at a conversation. They're great at being able to identify when your drink is about out, getting the right things, anticipating when you want something. Sometimes they see you walk in and your beer's waiting for you because they know what you drink. And that's
true.
Amazing.
Have you ever been to a bar where the bartender is mad, disgruntled, and grumpy?
Yes.
It's such a weird experience.
It's a weird vibe.
Well, because you're so close, so everything there, you can hear everything that's going on. They're slamming drinks down. This place is garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Whatever.
I just want to thank a few bartenders. It'll only be a minute.
Go for it, Virginia.
Franny, Nina, Savannah, Megan, Taylor, the whole crew.
Okay.
The best bartenders.
Yeah. Well, it's a big thing here in South Florida, our service industry, and they do such a great job. We got Rich, give him a little shout out to Rotini, a.k.a. Pasta at Miller's Ale House in Boynton Beach. Fun, friendly, and always delivers good service. And that's really what a good bartender is.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks so much to Tommy there at Old Key Lime, Ryan, Danny, Kathy, everybody. So always love going to that place. Got a shout out here for Eric, the bartender at Atlantis Bar and Grill.
Eric.
That is from Mary, throwing that out there. Allie, the bartender at Firebirds. Keep it up.
Allie.
Yeah. So we love that. So if you got a shout out for somebody, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. National Bartender Day. I wasn't going to go out drinking today, but now I think I have to. So, well.
You have to support your people.
You're right.
Cannot let them think that you forgot about them on their day.
You're right. So we got a few more shout outs here. Shout out to Pam from Royal Palm Brewing. It says best family brewery in the state. It is a great place. You go in there, it feels like everybody knows everybody. That's what I love about places like that. It's just, it's got that vibe. It's got that feel.
When you walk in, the Kevin.
No.
Is that his hair? That's what they see first.
Okay.
Everyone does. It's amazing.
Shout out to Jen at the Brass Ring. She's always next level with everyone.
Oh, we love the Brass Ring.
Is Brass Ring, is it still in Lake Park? Is that the only one, or is there multiple?
There's multiple. There's 3 now. There's one in Lake Park, one in Jupiter, and one out in Royal Palm.
Yeah, I think I've been to them all.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I was just in the one in Lake Park a couple weeks ago.
They're killing it. And, the one in Lake Park, though, that's the best one. It's
great.
It's dark.
That was perfect.
It's a place to go when you want to tell secrets and learn secrets.
They got good burgers.
Got great wings, great burgers.
All that matters. A little shout out to Connie at Harry's, big KVJ fan. Thank you. She had the whole place sing happy birthday to me yesterday. Love you. See, that's what it is. A bartender knows how to just kind of take your mind off stuff, make you feel special. And Chris, a little shout out to Anthony from Yard House at Meisner Park. I know that place well as well. Boy, I'm starting to realize I go to a lot of bars.
Yeah, you know all these places and all these bartenders.
No one said we didn't have a problem.
No, you're right. Brittany, shout out to the Berry Fresh bartenders, and Brooklyn and Babs from Mickey's Tiki Bar in Pompano Beach. Best bartenders ever. Jessica sending that in.
Wow.
And our very own Katie Booyah here has got a quick shout out for a bartender. Who you want to shout out, Katie?
Hey, guys. I would love to shout out the crew at Miller's Ale on Center Street, Kayla, who makes the best rocket pops ever. It's a shot that tastes just like the bomb pop popsicles. And also Dom and Steph and Nick over there. And then also Gabe and Olivia and the crew at Happen Hooch in Juneau and the crew over at Paradise Tavern.
I love that.
All awesome.
Okay, when you got a laundry list like that, you know you got. And then,
I mean, we could go on and on. I had to edit myself at 7 bartenders.
I hear you. People with the problem usually do. Katie, love you.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Aww, she's so sweet.
That's right. All right. Get them in. 877-979-WRMF. Mindy, a little shout out to Megan at BJ's Restaurant, another great place as well to go there. So thanks to all of our bartenders out there who do such an amazing job. Imagine taking an air taxi all throughout South Florida. Would you do it? Now, the concept alone, how do you feel about the smaller commuter craft? I think if you look at the numbers on what they even just have with private little aircraft, those things have higher crash rates than if you're taking something that is like a Delta jet.
Yeah, man. I was a fan of the movie La Bamba, and those small planes are not my cup of soda.
I hear you. Yeah. So that is an element to it. Now, what is the risk? I don't know. How high are they flying? Maybe not to the same level. But the guy who is changing South Florida faster than anybody else, Stephen Ross, from Related Ross, the Dolphins owner.
Yeah.
He's going to be partnering with Archer Aviation, and they're going to be planning on doing an electric air taxi network that would link Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Martin counties. It would be a 4-passenger aircraft that would fly 10 to 20-minute low-noise routes between major cities and all 3 South Florida international airports, plus general aviation airports and sites like Hard Rock Stadium. So if you've ever sat in traffic trying to get in and out of Hard Rock Stadium, imagine taking an air taxi.
It sounds fancy. It sounds beautiful. What's the price?
Yeah, that's going to be part of it. Now, I think that's probably going to be something that's going to fluctuate because they'll probably do a bright line for you. It'd be like going, hey, $5 fares. And then all of a sudden they go, what? $3,000.
Here's the deal, though. You don't want to be the first. Don't do it in the first year.
Yeah.
Wait and let other people die first and let them work out the kinks, and then do it in the second year.
I think I heard him say Miami to West Palm, 30 minutes, $200.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Look, I mean, if you get a fancy car service.
Yeah.
If you're taking an airport transfer in a black SUV, that's what it's going to cost you.
Okay. They say that the service will eventually go all the way to Stewart. So it'll be Miami to Stewart is what they're going to have. It's going to be linking all this stuff. Now, it sounds like it's probably going to be something more for the rich of South Florida.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Stephen Ross does a lot that caters to the poor.
That's the thing about the poor. They can't spend a lot.
That's the craziest. That's the only thing about poor people is they don't have money. They're awesome other than that.
Yeah, they seem great. But Stephen Ross doesn't care.
You poor people are great. You just don't have any money. It's fantastic.
He sees through you.
Yes. So it'll be interesting to see what they do now. They don't have a timeline on this, on when they would launch it. So it sounds like maybe pie in the sky kind of concept. But I'm just kind of curious, and I will ask the KVJ TV audience right now, would you be paying $200 for a 30-minute trip between Miami and West Palm? And I don't know how much, what is a bright line fluctuates. And
it does. It's surge pricing. It can go anywhere from like $12 to like hundreds of dollars. It's crazy.
And do they go as high as how high do they go up?
They don't say that. They didn't get into the nitty gritty. I don't think it's going to be as high. I mean, when you get on a commercial jet, you're going at 30,000 feet. So I'd imagine it's going to be, a lower level. You're probably just, to me, I would guess you're flying almost, think of some of the towers that they have in Miami. I would imagine probably just clearing that or maybe at about that level.
So is this controlled by air traffic control out of the airport?
I know. We're already talking about air traffic control not able to handle the jets that they have. And now we're going to throw a lot of smaller commuter aircraft up there. It's got to be regulated somehow because that's the one thing about the sky. They don't have roads. They don't have off ramps. They don't have all that kind of stuff. So
you can't use this thing and fly into a big jet's flight plan.
If you're acting a fool, the airport or the airplane police aren't going to pull you over.
Yeah, I mean, you could collide with a plane taking off or landing.
And I only ask how high they are. Do we have to get used to, these little crafts buzzing our houses, and you're out in your backyard and you see a bunch of little pods flying
That's
up
a great question. I mean, when you really start thinking about what this would practically look like. Look, I know people right now in Palm Beach, they're upset because they changed the pattern of air traffic coming out of PBI because of Mar-a-Lago and the president living there. So they're not real happy with what that's doing. Now, that's a different kind of thing. But you're right. We don't like drones too much, right?
No, it would be, imagine going out in your backyard and just seeing all these things flying around above your head. Because I think those would be, maybe they wouldn't be as prevalent as an airplane.
If you've got to go north and south, you're going to cross several flight plans of people landing and taking off at PBI, at Fort Lauderdale.
Sure, absolutely. No, that's true. I mean, if you're flying up the coast, people flying in and out of PBI, Fort Lauderdale, those are on the coast. Miami's close enough right there to the coast, so you're going to have to deal with all that.
And the rich people are going to start customizing them. They're going to look like pods. it's not going to just look like a little plane. It's going to look like a weird.
Well, what's going to be annoying is when you are on your jet with 250 other people and you find out you're delayed because some billionaire is taking a small little. We're sitting here waiting really for him. Okay, we're all stopped and just so the rich guy can go by in his little air taxi. That could be the future of what it is. Right now, 84% of people are not going to be paying $200 for a 30-minute trip between Miami and West Palm, even on an air taxi.
Look, don't be a part of the initial beta testing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wait for it to get all the kinks worked out.
Yeah, and the other thing that I wonder, too, is it really, truly practical? I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be widespread. I don't think it's going to be anything for us. I think it's going to be another tool of the rich, kind of like we're probably not sitting here talking about how we can charter a private jet. It's probably along those lines. It just doesn't seem to be realistic and affordable.
Yeah, and it will have a kill count.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you don't want to be a number, don't ride this thing the first year.
And honestly, probably the better topic for us is what happens when some of these air taxis start dropping out of the sky.
Yeah, they land on me while I'm in my dinosaur garden.
Yeah, right. That's probably more how it impacts you. Not that you're going to be on it, but you're going to be under it.
I'm chilling and some of the leg hits me.
Yeah. That could be it. But, with Stephen Ross behind it, the guy seems to get stuff done.
Yeah, you're getting a leg on you, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it's going to be very popular in the beginning, but I'm thinking about 15 years down the line.
Sure.
Is that going to be something that is so commonplace?
Well, one of the biggest complaints, especially at least when you get to Miami, is the traffic. And so any way that we can alleviate some of that traffic would be awesome. Is it putting people higher up into the sky to do that with air taxis? I don't know. I know some of the towers in downtown Miami, they're already building them with the helipads, those kind of things, in case they do get air taxis, flying cars, stuff like that, so that they'll be able to accommodate. So they'll be ready to go. The question for all of us is as it is, there's enough stuff I have to look at and make sure that I'm aware of at ground level in South Florida that could take me out. Now I got to look up too. I'm going to look up. Something's going to take me from the side. I look at the side. Something's going to crash on my head.
A driverless car is going to hit me while I'm looking up at the pod about to land on me with a leg.
Do we need to make South Florida more dangerous?
No, we don't.
That's what it feels like this might do.
It's very dangerous.
We've got to go to the woods.
Yeah. We're on this new kick now where we have to come up with all these new terms. To me, I feel like we've kind of already invented the language. It's already there. But no, we got to keep adding new stuff. Maybe it's just to keep dictionaries relevant. That's the only thing I can think of, because nobody's really buying dictionaries, but now they've taken everything online and they need publicity. Because Oxford's dictionary has just come out with their word of the year. And here's where the dictionaries are just losing me. Not only am I not into the paperback stuff now, but they said their word of the year is rage bait, which I'm not great at the language of English, but that feels like two words to me.
It is.
And I also hear it all the time now on podcasts. Rage bait is a big, big term. Everyone's using it right now.
It is a big term, yeah. They say that the term's being used 3 times more than it was a year ago. And I hope it's being used because people are identifying it and they're recognizing it.
And calling it out for the bad thing that it is.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping more and more people will start. And you start recognizing and saying, look, you're probably fighting with a bot, which is just a computer that is trying to make you more angry. That concept alone is pretty ridiculous, that you're fighting with a robot that is trying to make you angry and you're allowing it.
Because they know that if they get you all riled up and angry, then it divides us and makes us weaker.
Well, you can even do rage bait with a video of your own. You're rage baiting people to come in there, and you have this salacious headline full of rage. People are all ginned up, and they get you.
Mm-hmm. And another new term, too, that has to deal with your phone, backdoor browsing. I don't know if you've heard of this, but it's when you sneak a look at a stranger's phone over their shoulder.
Oh, if you sit next to me on an airplane and you're doing anything on your smartphone, I am reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't help it. My eyes are like, ooh, I'm drawn to the T.
Right. Yeah. And I'm seeing more and more. In fact, it was yesterday, there was a story of a girl who's a TikToker, social media influencer, and the whole story was about how she was doing some backdoor browsing on her plane, and she saw that the person next to her was commenting on her size. And of course, she did a TikTok video of, oh, can you believe I was being, fat shamed?
So they're rage baiting each other.
Yes, in a sense. And she was doing just that. There was a story a couple of weeks ago where somebody was looking at resumes on LinkedIn, and somebody did a screenshot of the person, and then the person whose resume they're looking at, that guy goes viral, and then he did his whole run on the media thing. So it truly is a thing that we are nosy Nellies looking at each other's phone over your shoulder.
You can't help it.
I guess. Well, I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I can't.
Of course you can help.
I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, I think I can help it.
I can't.
You're a maniac.
First of all, I'm 2 glasses of wine in if I'm on a flight.
Yeah.
And it's just a pretty glowing thing with, details about somebody's personal life.
Don't you know, don't be nosy. Keep your mind in your own business.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting here in close quarters, packed in like a sardine. I need something to amuse myself.
Okay, so if you're around Virginia and your phone is on, guard it.
Yes.
With everything you got.
If we're on a plane, especially.
Mm-hmm. So backdoor browsing, that's what that is called when you do that, and Virginia does.
People were backdoor browsing you when we first got this studio. Virginia had her emails and her phone up, and you could see everything from our HD cameras.
You can read all my emails, every single message if you zoomed in. It's kind of funny.
There was a time where someone said, hey, dude, you got to close your computer. People can see what you're typing. And I'm like,
backdoor browsing.
Yeah, backdoor browsing.
Okay, it's happening. Now, here's a concept that's been around for a very long time, but now they put a term to it: quiet divorcing. They say it is the slow, mostly invisible retreat from a long-term relationship. And you've kind of seen that. And all that used to be was just you kind of fall out of love. You get caught up in the minutia of raising a family, and you lose the affection that you had for your partner that you started off with. And then as time goes on, you just find one day as the kids grow up, you're like, oh my gosh, we've completely grown apart. I don't even know who you are.
Living together, but not loving together.
You can say that, Virginia. I wouldn't, but you could.
Hurt people.
That's a great one.
So there's your quiet divorcing. Now, there's another term called throning. This refers to entering or sustaining a romantic relationship primarily to boost one's social status or online clout, not for genuine emotional connection. And that is something that they're actually even doing, I'm noticing, in the music industry. Remember when they had that Tate McRae relationship?
Yes.
Some of the stuff kind of feels a little bit manufactured, and especially with some of these influencers, you're like going, okay, are they really together because they actually like each other, or because they're going, I like all your followers, and I'd like your followers to like me?
That's what they said about Meghan Markle, how she had her eye on the prize.
Well, I mean, and maybe that's why they call it throning, because you're talking about a prince, and she's come in maybe for the clout of being in a relationship.
She might be the worst and also the most obvious. The word is that in Hollywood, people are like, ugh, Meghan Markle.
And there's a rumor, and I don't know if it's true or not, but people that knew her before she met him, they said she had a dream board with his picture right in the middle of that's the goal.
Really?
I got to get me a rich British man, and he's the guy.
And when she first started talking to him, she was like, oh, he's the what? The prince? She's like, but is he kind?
Oh, come on.
That was her question. Is he kind? Oh, my gosh. Girl.
Yeah.
We see you.
I think that's the whole thing with Meghan Markle. Everybody sees her, and she doesn't believe that anyone sees her.
Well, she
thinks she's invisible, and she doesn't get it.
She got voted right underneath P. Diddy. He came in at number 2. She came in at number 1 for the most hated celebrity.
Wow.
Diddy beat her out. What?
We feel safer at a party with Diddy than we do with Meghan Markle.
That's insane.
That is a pretty crazy concept.
That's a great poll.
Mm-hmm. There is another term called hypergamy that is dating or marrying somebody with more money, education, or social status. Basically, it's just, they say it's a softer way of saying gold digging, but then this is what happens with our terms and our words is you get used to using that, and then that becomes harsh. But you're still describing the same thing. So can we just continue to use that term? Sometimes things are just a little harsh. Why do we got to change the term and then it becomes harsh and then we got to keep moving on to something else?
Until, oh my gosh, now that's going to be harsh.
I like gold digging. Can we just stick with that? I'm not going to remember hypergamy or whatever the heck this is called.
I won't remember that in 3 seconds.
Why can't you say gold digging?
You can.
Because they felt like it's harsh. That's a little harsh because you're only, so I don't know why they even feel like they need to change the term. It's like, it is what it is. Look, I mean, it's there. I think a lot of times the richer guys, you have to know.
You know.
You have to know that she is not here because you're hot, Bill Belichick.
Look in the mirror.
Come on, right?
You have to know.
There is also another social media dating trend, and the term is called zip coding. It's either restricting your location range on dating apps to a very small radius or having a location-dependent relationship where you're only together with somebody when you're in the same zip code, but otherwise are single. Now, it's kind of interesting because we did kind of have that term. I remember that concept one time. Somebody's like going, if she's not my zip code, it's not like we're together. I'm like,
well,
that is very convenient. If you're new in the game, it's something awesome that you can do. But once you have been dating for a while and you still haven't found the one,
yeah.
I know somebody who had to expand their zip code on the dating apps because he had exhausted the local talent.
Really?
Exhausted.
He burned his way.
I mean, that you had to actually exclude your own zip code because you had been with all the fish in the sea.
Well, that might make sense then. If you're on the other end of it, if somebody can't date in their own zip code, you may say, hey, look, they've burned their way through the whole dating pool in that zip code. So why would I want to date him if he's outside of my zip code? Not to mention it's going to be really annoying and difficult to get to go see him anytime I want anyway. So that's the term that they've put with it.
But if
you needed it.
If you're in a relationship of any sort and you guys are committed, that whole rule doesn't, you're a dirtbag.
And look.
Absolutely.
Here's a little tip, too, about relationships. As I get older, I realize it wouldn't be so bad to have a long-distance one. You know, they're talking about this right now on my show, Southern Charm.
Okay.
Follow me on this. You only see her or him like 2 or 3 times a week because distance is a factor. So when you get together, it's special.
Okay.
It's romantic. You're both charged up and excited.
Yeah.
And then you go back to your lives where you have to work and be focused. And then when you come together, it's short and sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a bad concept.
Okay, all you married people, listen to Virginia. Only 2 times a week with you and your partner.
I did it wrong. I'm just telling you. Don't do what I did.
Do you think Panda would move?
No.
Okay, all right.
Do you think Panda, if he heard this, his feelings would be hurt?
He's a sweet pea. He's very easy to get along with. But a lot of spouses are not easy to get along with.
Yeah,
and a lot of relationships, have lost we're dating each other.
Right.
Because you're on top of each other all the time. And then the way he breathes or chews becomes super annoying.
Yeah. Well,
something to be said for a little distance.
Whatever works for you. And now there's a term for it, zip coding. Gosh, it's just getting so busy. As you get to the weekend, there's so much stuff that's going on. You got the Sandy tree lighting that's going to be happening at the West Palm Beach waterfront tonight.
Ooh, I love the Sandy tree. I love what they do down there. There's so many fun little activations and family encounters. They really do a great job with that huge Christmas tree made out of beach sand.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept.
It's so Florida.
How long does that take? Do you know? Do we ever get the numbers on that?
I think
How long does it take?
Homie's been out
make
there.
that.
He's been out there for like weeks.
Yeah, it's about a 2 to 3 week process. I've gone through, and what they do is they build kind of a wooden scaffolding around it, and then they kind of fill that up with sand, which just boggled my daughter's mind. She thought it was all legit sand, and she's like, this is just, I don't know, this is the Christmas reveal I don't think I wanted.
I mean,
I'm like, what do you want to do? Put a huge scaffolding around this whole thing? I have no idea how else they do it.
Don't tell the secrets to our baby bird. Jay-Bird, it's all made out of sand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with your daughter, Kayla, and I'm a little disappointed, too. It's not made of sand?
It is made of sand, but it has underneath it the wooden structure that's there. And then I believe they shellac it in some kind of way because you do this time of year still. I mean, it's so humid. Have you noticed that? What the heck is going on? And we're still having sporadic, almost like wet weather season rain showers that are coming in.
Finally, this morning, it felt a little cooler.
It started getting cool last night a little bit.
Yeah, last night. But then last night was still humid. It was humid and cool.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Okay.
I have never seen this be so chilly, but yet everything is wet.
I did not get out last night.
I was in my yard trying to set up all my inflatables. You know, I'm 5 inflatables deep. We lost one. I used to be 6.
Oh.
Everything was soaking wet, though,
R.I.P.
and it didn't rain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird time of year where you do occasionally still get the rain showers that come in. And, that Sandy tree in a couple years back, it's taken a beating here and there. Whether it be rain, sometimes the weather is not favorable to it. Sometimes you have some jerky kids that try to go jumping up in it.
Scamps.
Yeah, is that what they call them back in the 20s?
Little scoundrels.
Yeah.
Scram, kid. Scram, you little scamp.
Now the tree got security. The tree has a security guard there all the time watching.
Good.
So I
think you should tase any scamp that tries to get froggy.
I watch a lot of those baking contests where they make those fancy big old cakes. Is that the same kind of concept they do in a way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's tricks of the trade to make it stay.
Yeah, there is. That's how they have it done. So that'll be a fun thing. It's a cool event, too. It's more than just with some of the other ones, they turn on the lights and yay. This one, they've got kind of a choreographed laser show, a light show that kind of goes on.
It's got the
lights
music.
that they have, the music. And
it's really nice.
Yeah, it's a full production.
They had a Ferris wheel out there last year.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I'm going to skip that.
Not for the bird?
Nah, that's not my game.
If you lose, do it, bitch. We shouldn't have to go up there.
I don't know. The whole mental torture kind of thing. I'm kind of over that.
He's aged out of mental torture.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you making a New Year's resolution before New Year's?
You're just going to have to love me from my heart and my mind.
It's a resolution you should have made about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, so that is going to be going down tonight. I know that Boca, they had their street parade yesterday, and then you got boat parades going to be kicking off this weekend.
Yes, the big one is Saturday night.
Okay.
That is the one. This Saturday night, the North Palm Boat Parade, and it is massive. They've been doing it for almost 40 years.
Yeah.
So this is the big dog. Tons of boats. People trick it out. It's a competition. So all of these boat captains, they just had their meeting the other night, and we know because Little Smiles is the beneficiary of a lot of the toys, and all these captains are competing against each other for who has the most badass decorations on their boat. So there's a cash prize.
Okay.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Do they televise this one as well?
They do. WPBF will be out there. They tape it, and then they play it again at a later time.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not live. I can't go out there and get weird for a live shot behind.
You can get weird, but they may edit you out.
That's not working.
A lot of effort for zero payoff.
But if you know when to get weird, I can put you in the shot in the background in a part that they can't edit out.
Okay, all right.
We know how to put you positioned perfectly.
And the whole thing goes to benefit Toys for Tots and Little Smiles, our charity.
Yep, Little Smiles and Toys for Tots working together and sharing the toys to make sure that a bunch of underserved kids, sick kids, needy kids all get a toy this holiday season.
Going to be a big old night tonight on the West Palm Beach waterfront. The Sandy tree lighting is going to be going on, and you could argue it is the most impressive holiday display that we have in South Florida. When you not only take in the uniqueness of a big old, several ton sand tree that has lights all over it, plus the lights that they have on the plaza that goes along with it, and
the
all
rides,
the other spectacles.
The activations, the interactivities, fun games for the kids. It is a whole holiday festival.
You could answer this question. If you wanted to do that same concept, but with cocoa powder, could that work? Could you make a cocoa powder?
You better pray it don't rain.
Yeah, right. or do pray that it rains. That'd be delicious.
There's your chocolate river you've dreamed of.
That's true.
But it could work?
The ants would love it.
Technically?
I mean, anything could work if you have the right materials.
Yeah.
Let's try it on a small scale first.
Well, we had several different suggestions for the best holiday display outside of the Sandy tree. There's the 100-foot tree in Delray Beach. There's the Christmas tree on Palm Beach. They've got Olaf's, the snowman, inflatable there on Fort Lauderdale Beach. All things to choose from. Some people are saying Tradewinds Park, Coconut Creek. Get to drive through that amazing spectacle. Very impressive. You've also got the Mansion House holiday lights in Jensen. Now, the question about that is, I don't know if they're doing it this year. Some people are saying that people who've loved that in the past may not be able to see it this year because I think the kids are in charge and they're like, yeah, forget about it.
Aww.
So what would you say is the most impressive? What would be your vote of all those things we mentioned, Virginia?
I mean, I think hands down, it's the Sandy tree. Nothing compares with all the. It's a whole festival. It's a spectacle. They put little shops out there. They put, places where you can get alcohol out there.
Okay.
I like a bar. Not all of these places have a bar.
Yeah, I would probably go with that as well. That'd be my vote. And that is the top vote getter right now by a lot. 47% of the vote, almost 50% is going for the Sandy tree.
It's so Florida. It's so unique. If you've never seen it, go grab the kids and go to it tonight. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, and if you're from Fort Lauderdale, Miami, it's worth a Brightline trip. Bring the family up, and it's a very quick trip from the Brightline to the West Palm Beach waterfront.
It's a quick little Uber ride from the Brightline to the West Palm waterfront, or you could even walk it if you've got nimble kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Second vote was for the Mansion House holiday lights in Jensen, which may not be there this year. Also, the 100-foot tree in Delray, that gets 19% of the vote, and then Trade Winds Park is in fourth place.
Something tells me Larry's on a ladder today fixing those lights in Delray.
Yeah, I imagine they'll get that.
Do you know who's mad, who's not on that list? The Heights in Jupiter. They take their holidays seriously.
They are awesome as far as if you want to put the kids in the car and drive and not get out of the car. Oh, you can spend hours going up and down every street in the Heights. It's right there, Donald Ross Road and 95. And it is beautiful because each street has a theme. And if you play ball with your neighbors, you try to be on the theme of your street.
I heard a rumor. Now, I don't know if it's true, but some birdies have been talking to me. I've heard that if you don't play ball, you kind of get a little strong-armed in the neighborhood, and they kind of make you play ball.
The thing about it is there's no HOA over there, so they can't make you play ball.
But you know what I mean.
If you want to be a rebel, you don't have to, but all your neighbors are going to hate you because 90% of the Heights participate.
Well, that's what I heard. If you don't participate, then the neighborhood does hate you and treats you differently. I don't know if that's real.
I am sure that's real. Do you know how neighborhoods work, right?
I mean, if 90% are doing it and you're part of the 10%, they're talking some S-bomb.
Of course they are.
Some of the other places that people are talking about, the Butterfly World does that cool little thing that you drive through to check out. And also, if you go to the Palm Beach Zoo, they've got a really nice holiday light display as well.
Fancy.
I've been wanting to go to the Butterfly World for a minute now.
Yeah.
Have you guys been?
I have, but it's been years.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been to Butterfly World.
You want to go?
Nope. That's why I've never been.
You could dress like Christmas butterflies.
If I wanted to go, I'd have been by now.
I've never made the list.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, I still haven't had a minute to sit down and watch that new Netflix documentary, but I am just loving the fact that people are watching it and they're making videos, and so I'm finding out all the good stuff. I might not have to watch it. Every day I hear something that I'm like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. So according to 50 Cent's documentary, The Reckoning, they're saying that Diddy was going around at a party offering $1 million. 40 different gang members at the party said that he offered $1 million to kill Tupac and Suge Knight back in 95 or 96.
Yeah, I mean, there are some really fascinating theories that if there any proof, it would be a bombshell.
Well, I guess in the documentary, 50 Cent also shows wiring of cash to shady people from Diddy to shady people in Vegas right around the time that Tupac was shot. I mean, that sounds like a paper trail, right? I mean, if you've watched the documentary, do you see these receipts?
I haven't seen the documentary yet.
I haven't either, but man, this is juicy.
Are you going to watch it, Kev, or is it not?
No, I mean, I'm fascinated by the stories that are coming out of it, but, I feel like we're getting a lot of the highlights, and if there's something so great in it, you're going to hear about it. Somebody's going to talk about it. And I kind of got my hopes up before the Diddy trial, and I'm kind of tapping out a bit because I'm like, you know what? It's like with aliens. Give me some proof. Give me something, and then I'll catch back up with you when you guys actually have something with teeth, because everything you're talking about, it's great. It's salacious. But in a court of law, they're going to skewer this. They're going to be like, conjecture. No, it's not.
He could have been paying them for a tour of Vegas. You don't know what that money was for.
Absolutely.
I'm sick of these ghost stories. I'm with Kevin. Get us some proof, because I was all ginned up too.
They weren't gang members. They weren't shady people.
It was the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
Well, it's kind of like with aliens. I believe it.
Yes.
Right.
But you gotta, I just don't believe that you got any proof. So
you can't convict.
Yes. And look, and it just, for somebody that is a believer and wants it so badly, to keep getting teased and there's never any kind of, you're just like, I've got to emotionally tap out.
And if you're really invested in something, right off the bat within 10 minutes if it's going to be the same stuff you've already heard before.
And it feels like that. And I love that, 50 is doing this, and it's entertaining. But I'm not yet hearing anything that any attorney would want to march into a court of law and try to make something out of. I think they already had their shot at this.
Well, I can't wait to watch it. As soon as I have some time, I'm going to be Netflixing it and investing, because I love when somebody with a beef does a hit piece.
Yeah. Well, you let us know what it says.
It is the depths of petty, and I'm here for it.
All right.
In other news, I don't know if you saw this video, but I saw this video that was taken last month in Chicago at the DoubleTree Hotel of Tara Reid. They had her on a wheelchair, and then they had her on a stretcher, and she's trying to say that somebody slipped drugs in her drink at this DoubleTree Hotel in Chicago. But the police have gone back and reviewed surveillance footage from the Chicago hotel, and they're like, look, we don't see anybody putting anything in your drink. We think you just drank too much.
That does happen sometimes, where people are embarrassed about how much they drank, and they go, I think I was slipped something.
But you can't do that anymore, because now they can go back and look at the video, and they can watch you, and they can watch your drink, and they can figure out exactly what happened. I mean, I guess unless the bartender did it.
All that would be on. Usually people have cameras now. If you don't have a camera.
That's what the hotel is saying. We looked at the video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people, unfortunately, people do lie about stuff.
Tara, what are you doing?
Yeah, when she was younger, in her 20s, and it was right after the American Pie and all that stuff. So she's a young kid that's getting crazy. And then you get to, the age where she is, and it's,
Yeah. It's sad.
Sad.
It's a lot more sad, and I've seen that excuse used before. Yeah, I know people do get a lot of stuff slipped in the drinks, but I've also seen somebody got way too hammered and they're like, somebody definitely slipped me something.
I don't want people to think. Of course, people slip things in drinks, but I've seen it happen before where people have said, I think someone slipped me. I was with you the entire time.
Both have happened, and
yes,
and sometimes if you've been around it enough, you can see the telltale signs of. Because they do look a little different.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
And finally here, after decades of rocking out with Red Hot Chili Peppers, Flea is going to go solo. He said he's going to put out an album, and it's going to be his very first solo album released next year. And not just playing bass, but he'll also pick up the trumpet, which was, I guess, his very first instrument.
Okay.
He said he'll be singing, and he'll be blending it across jazz and experimental music.
Okay, Kevin.
How cool is that?
Are you not that cool? Kevin, are you pumped?
I would totally listen to that.
I'm happy for him.
Yes.
I think that's good. And I think, when you're a creative individual like he clearly is, I think it's really good for you to, scratch that itch and come out with projects. And you're seeing that a little bit more and more where guys will take a little hiatus. The Jonas Brothers seem to be in a healthy spot where they're doing that. One of the Jonas Brothers has a solo project coming out here in a couple of weeks, but yet they're still doing a lot of Jonas Brothers stuff, where that was the problem initially and why they split up. But you should be able to say that. Be like, look, express yourself, even if you're in a group, and then we'll get together and do our project that actually makes the money, and you go off and do your little sidebar.
And also, it's a slow dirt day.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That too.
I'm going to let you know that right now.
I'm wondering, too, if he's trying to get kind of distance himself from the band, because there's some drama going on there.
Yeah, you've said behind the scenes, like Anthony Kiedis has a little heat.
There's some heat with Kiedis. There's some stories about that band I was shocked to hear about.
Really?
Yeah, and there's also footage to kind of collaborate.
Ooh.
Yeah, or not collaborate.
Collaborate.
Thank you. Thank you. Objection, Your Honor.
And that's what's going on in your slow dirt day.
I mean slow.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, that New Heights podcast, they still keep wrangling in some big old guests. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Chiefs' lackluster season they're having this year, but Travis Kelce is parlaying into his life after football.
I don't know if he's going to get that second shot at the Super Bowl he was wanting.
I don't know.
Better focus on that ball, not that microphone.
That's true, maybe. Well, the good news is, at least for him, is he's not spending his time fighting with his fiance because they never fight.
Yeah, he had George Clooney on, and Clooney was talking about how he never fights with his wife because Amal is perfect. Mm-hmm. And then you have Travis also talking about how he never fights with Taylor because she too is perfect.
Well, here's a quick listen to the New Heights podcast.
You claim that you and your wife haven't gotten in a fight in 10 years.
That's right.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. Travis, shall we ask you the same questions?
Well, it's only been 2.5 years, and you're right. I haven't gotten in an argument. Yeah. All right. Never once.
Honestly, neither of us are going to win the argument, so why get in it?
There we go. There you go.
Okay.
Smart man.
And George Clooney, he's very schmarmy, and he likes to pull pranks on people. Here he is talking about one that he played on his, of course, multitude of celebrity friends.
Jimmy Kimmel gave me a stack of stationery with a presidential seal and Bill Clinton's name on it.
All right.
And I would send notes to all these actors from Bill Clinton. I'd sign it and I'd find a movie that wasn't a great film of theirs, and I'd be like, I love you in this film, and I'd write these notes, and I send them to like 30 different actors. I guarantee you some of them are framed in some of their homes.
Oh my God. They don't even know. They still don't know. Good. That is amazing.
Okay, there you go. The prankster George Clooney.
Look, he's going to pull the numbers. That podcast is not hurting for numbers as it is.
Yeah.
And then you get a Clooney. That's a get.
Yeah. I mean, the question, will they continue to get this in 2, 3, 4 years? I don't know. Maybe.
He's a better shot of being a top podcaster than he does a top Super Bowl winner.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I think he's done.
Dang.
I think his Super Bowl days are done.
Wow. You just killed his football career, huh?
I love our sports department.
I know.
It's so good.
Sorry, bruh. Family. I got to cheer for the Bills. They're in their division.
Yeah.
And sometimes the Chiefs had the Bills numbers and made my husband cry. Sorry.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. She's lashing out. You can hear it. KVJ is literally everywhere. We're on YouTube. We're on the 97.9 WRMF app. We're at KVJShow.com, where we get your favorite podcasts. We're on your radio, and we're all over Pandora and even now Spotify with video. So you can watch everything that you can listen to from the KVJ Show right there on Spotify. And I love all these emails that we are getting right now of people letting us know, because they've come out with these Spotify Wrapped for everybody. So you're getting kind of your year-end stats from every social media platform, and every platform's doing. I know YouTube's got it going. Even my language app, Duolingo, is trying to be like, do you want to replay your whole year? I'm like, nope.
No, I'm moving on.
Your whole year?
If every site I use sent me that,
yes.
Do you know how much time it would take me just to read it?
That's it. Yeah, it's like the first ones that did it was kind of like a little novelty thing. But I'm like, oh, this is too exhausting. I can't replay my entire year on every platform I'm on.
I care a little bit about the podcast. I care nothing about the Duolingo.
Yeah, right. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, though. So, yeah, a lot of people are getting their Spotify Wrapped, and I want to say thanks, and we will, to everybody that sends us these. Love to see just how much you're listening to the KVJ Show. Like Christina, she is in the top 4%.
Okay.
She streamed 25,221 minutes of KVJ in 2025.
I got a bunch of them in our DMs yesterday. Jack sent me the best one. He's in the 0.01 top percent of everybody that listens to KVJ. I'm like, wow.
That's impressive.
That's impressive, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's good. And I think Jack suggested to celebrate with a party at Jaybird's house.
Okay.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. So, sounds great. Mr. Lem, he's in the top 0.4%. Not
Okay.
even 4%. He's 0.4%.
I love it.
And then we've got Carlos, who he is right up there. He is a top 0.1%er. So lovely to see how much you guys are listening and checking out Spotify. Now, for me, I listen to a lot of Apple Music. That's where I do a lot of my damage. So I do have to tell you, though, I feel slightly left out from everybody sharing their Spotify Wrapped, because not only is it kind of giving you a summary of what you listened to over the last year, but it does almost kind of like a breakdown of who you are. In fact, it's guessing what your age is based on your musical preferences. And it's kind of funny because you do have some people that are younger. I saw one person showing off that was maybe 33 and they like a lot of Frank Sinatra, and Spotify thinks they're 84.
Oh.
So it is kind of interesting how you can see how things get thrown off.
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they think I'm 101.
Could you imagine?
Spotify says you're dead.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm alive on Spotify.
What do you think your Spotify listening age would be, Virginia, if everything you listened to this last year were graded and it was guessing based on your content what your age is?
Mine's going to be confused because I still have a little kid in the house, Rocco.
Oh, right, yeah.
And so a lot of our listening has been, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
And then we're all over the place, too, because he's obsessed with Hamilton.
Okay.
So we listen to the Hamilton musical soundtrack a lot.
Oh, yeah, you're tough to figure out.
But then he's got to practice for School of Rock, and we'll listen to AC/DC.
Yeah, you can see why it's
I'm a mess.
A tough thing to do. So I imagine probably a lot of people are looking at their Spotify age and be like, that does not reflect me.
Yeah, I'd have to be 75 to 80 years old, honestly. Looking at everything that I listen to, you would not think...
Yeah.
You think I'm in almost turning 80?
Yeah, I would say, your age would be probably mid-70s.
Well, I listen to the thing, stuff from the 1920s, so that's going to make me older.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to think you're 105 years old.
That's why I was kind of...
Yeah.
The more modern stuff is...
iTunes Music's got ragtime?
No, I listen to a lot of stuff on YouTube, and there's a guy I love named Nick Lucas from the 20s and 30s.
Okay.
And also all the way up to the 60s, by the way. And yes, he did play ragtime guitar.
If you can name an artist from the 1920s, that's impressive.
I mean, they don't even talk about that on the old person radio Legends.
No, you're right. It's even
You're
too old.
older than them.
I'm older than Legends.
Something.
I just love ragtime.
Well, as far as popular music from Spotify, Bad Bunny was their top global artist. This is the fourth year in a row, setting a record. 19.8 billion streams he had. So anybody who's still upset about him doing the Super Bowl halftime show, here's part of your argument as to why he's doing it.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl wants numbers globally.
And he delivers.
He does.
Yeah. The top streamed songs globally this last year on Spotify, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Die With a Smile.
We barely even play that song. That was a joke.
I thought we played it a lot.
We did.
It's tapered, though.
We played it a lot.
Thank goodness it's tapering.
Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather is number 2. Rosé and Bruno Mars, Apathy, that is number 3. Ordinary by Alex Warren. Basically, this is everything that we play on the KVJ show.
It really is.
And then the one that we don't, the Bad Bunny, DTMF. Is the number 5 song.
Let's get some Bad Bunny up in here on WRMF.
Maybe we can't play it. What does the MF stand for?
Great question. Yeah, I don't know.
We got to play that on the podcast so we can get kicked off of YouTube.
Kendrick Lamar and SZA's joint track Luther was the most streamed song in America.
It's a great
Not the
song.
global one.
It's so good.
Taylor Swift, the top U.S. artist here, she was number 2 globally behind Bad Bunny. So we have 2 Americans in the 1 and 2 spot globally. The Weeknd was 3rd, so Canadian grabs that spot. And then Morgan Wallen's I'm the Problem, most streamed album in the United States over the last year on Spotify.
And that is American.
America. That's right, baby. That's right, straight out of Tennessee. right, time for those confessions. What do you got here today? You can remain completely anonymous. Just get all of your dark secrets off of your chest here. Text them in if you'd like, 877-979-WRMF. This person said, I hate Christmas and it's my own fault. I spent years telling all my loved ones that, don't give me anything for Christmas. I don't want anything. They all listened. And now I'm the only one with no gifts on Christmas, and I absolutely hate it.
That's like the person that says, don't give me anything for my birthday. And then you don't give them anything for their birthday. Like, why don't you give me anything for your birthday? For my birthday.
You say that every year, and I don't listen.
I really don't want anything for my birthday.
Well, you're getting a whole entire smorgasbord.
Hopefully I remember my birthday this year or next year.
Well, first, I like to start your birthday with a banana daiquiri.
That's a good way to start it off.
So you won't remember it.
Somebody said, I am a adult dancer. And I just want to let men who like to frequent strip clubs know that, yes, we do talk about you in the dressing room. And if you heard what we said, you would never come back.
Wow.
Best case is we give you pity, but mostly we think you're scum. And we know you all think, oh, I'm the exception. We make you think that you're the exception. That's our job.
I remember,
it just got real.
I remember going to a strip club with some of my baseball friends, and the one dancer called one of my teammates out for having bad breath.
Oh, damn.
So she did not make him feel like he was the one.
Oh, stank breath.
Oh, Cool Ranch Dorito mouth.
That's going to be a hard one to live down, too, with your baseball buddies.
Well, especially since half the team heard it.
Oh, damn.
Wow. How about that? This person said, my marriage wasn't great. My ex-husband had an operation, and there was a risk that he may not come home.
Oh.
Then after the operation, he called me and said, hey, I made it through. Everything is good. I realized I was kind of disappointed. And then I knew, if I feel this way, it ain't going to last.
If you're pulling for death, yeah, you should not be with him.
Wow. That was the moment she knew it was time to divorce him, that she was not pumped when he made it through surgery.
Damn, girl.
Yee. This person said, in my younger days, I like to sneak into hotels to crash the swimming pools. One time I got in with my buddies and I was so excited I jumped right into the pool and forgot I had my phone in my pocket.
Oh,
that can happen.
Oh, that
Toast.
sucks.
That can happen, my friends.
Last time I ever did that.
Tell us about the time you did it, Jay Bird.
Well, the one time I remember we did a commercial and you pushed me in the water and I had my phone in my pocket. I'm like, rats. I'm in the intercoastal with my phone. It did not survive.
I'm so mean. I'm sorry.
No, it was planned out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were
scripted mean.
Scripted mean. Yes.
Yeah. All right, good, because that hurts less.
This person said, I went to a family funeral with a very bad cold. Weeks later, 2 of our older relatives both died of pneumonia.
Oh, my gosh.
I carry the guilt now of thinking that it was me that killed them.
That is heavy.
That's a tough one because you're thinking, okay, if I don't show up to a family funeral and say, oh, I can't make it, I got a cold. And they may be like, a cold, really? And you're not going to come to a funeral? And then you go to the funeral.
And you kill grandma.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a tough one. Probably not going to find sympathy on that.
Did you wear a mask?
They didn't say.
The least you could do is try to prevent from spreading it.
I guess, but then, what if somebody does get sick and be going, who was the one person with the mask on? Why did they show up to the funeral knowing they were that sick?
Yeah, you might want to have stayed home and asked your friends to FaceTime it or your family to put up a camera.
You know what? That's one of the damned if you do, damned if you don't. You showed up and people are probably happy you did and you don't have it, and nobody can, pinpoint it back to you. Doesn't sound like anybody's blaming you for killing Aunt Gertrude.
I had an Aunt Gertrude.
I did too.
Is she alive?
Deader than anything that's ever been dead before.
A lot of Gertrudes are dead these days, I'm finding out.
It's not really a new name that they're using much, so the Gertrudes are getting up there.
You don't see a lot of new Gertrudes being born.
You don't hear baby Gertrude.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Aunt Gertie.
That's right.
Yes, Aunt Gertrude.
This person said there are 642 tiles on the ceiling in the main hall of my daughter's school. I know this because I counted every single one when I was bored senseless watching her recent dance recital.
Oh, I know that move.
Dude.
I count all the time.
You got to stay in the moment, though. It's your kid's dance recital. What are you doing?
I'm counting all the flowers on your shirt right now.
Well,
You're just counting the ones right here by my cleavage. I see you. I see your eyes.
Virginia, there's kids outside the window.
Oh, sorry, kids.
What's cleavage? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. I turned around. There's 5 kids looking at
They're
me.
staring right at you as you're rubbing your breasts.
Yeah, you're rubbing your melons like a psycho.
How come you didn't tell me there was kids behind me?
I didn't know you were going to go crazy
You would
town.
be so easy to murder. Out of your periphery, you didn't notice that there's about 20 little kids staring at you?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Oh, you should feel weird because I do.
Easy to murder.
They can't hear us, can they?
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit. Yeah, they can.
2 of the kids are crying. The rest of them are asking questions.
Sorry, kids.
One little girl's looking at her boobs, being like, what's going on?
Oh, my
They'll
God.
grow one day, pumpkin.
Oh, my gosh. I got to get out of here.
You're stuck.
Yeah, you can't get out. You're under contract.
Oh, contracts.
Yeah. And finally, here on this confession, this person said, looking after my 1-year-old nephew, he took a nasty trip running around. He started screaming. His ankle looked all dislocated, so I freaked out. I called 911. Ambulance shows up. I'm holding his leg. I'm trying to keep him calm. He's completely calm by now, which I thought was kind of weird. And the paramedics look at me going, yeah, his sock's twisted, dude.
That's not on you. You're doing the best you could.
Well, I tell you, we got a fun little group that's rolling in here right now. Boy, lots of children. It's very lovely.
A lot of children.
Yeah, a lot of children in
they
here
are
right now.
packing them in today.
This might be our biggest group, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. Let's look. Did you kids see anything weird through the glass when you were looking in a minute ago? Nope. Okay.
Nope, they didn't see nothing.
Good.
They didn't hear nothing either, so shush.
What are they talking about?
Stop bringing it up.
Well, they say these are some of the most mispronounced words that are out there. And there are a few here that I know I had to be trained on because kind of these new concepts are thrown at you. And you're like, I don't know, how do you pronounce that? So I will write out the word. I'm going to hold it up. And then I want you guys to tell me how you pronounce this word.
Kevin trying to make us look like a fool in front of the kids.
These kids are going to do better than we will at pronunciation.
Oh, okay. Give them a chance.
All right, kids, you'll be in it too, okay? That silence is great.
All right, Jaybird, how do you say that word?
Faux.
Okay. What do you say, Virginia?
That's pho.
Oh, wow. One of you is correct. Virginia. Pho.
You know how I know it? Because it sounds like the beginning of a curse word. A naughty word, right, kids, that we're not supposed to say?
All right, you're walking a line, Sinicky.
Always do.
Last class we'll have.
Hopefully.
Yeah, a lot of people do say that. That's why it's one of the most mispronounced words. A lot of people do what Jaybird did, and they go pho, and it's pho.
I get it.
I can't imagine why I'd do that. What a trick.
Yeah, it is a trick. Now, this one gets me, and the big trick with this one is I love to order this. And you ever have a word you're not very confident on how to pronounce, and so you kind of just...
Every morning.
Mm-hmm. So let's see on this, Virginia. How do you say that word right there that I'm holding up?
The Magnolia orders them all the time. They're super expensive, of course. My daughter loves them. Acai bowls.
Bert, how would you say that one right there?
Acai. I like when Virginia goes first.
Yeah, see, it's a lot easier for you. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be correct. It's acai, but apparently some people come in and be like, acai. Because they don't know, because it's A-C-A-I, but it's got a weird little squiggle under the C, which I have no idea what that means.
What is that squiggle? Kids, do you know what that squiggle is?
No.
More silence. All right. It's working good for the radio.
Stop creeping out the kids.
What is that squiggle? Portuguese.
How about
It's a
that, huh?
Portuguese pronunciation. Thank you.
I just learned something. The kids are here to teach us.
Nice.
Wow.
A kid's going places.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. So now you know how to say acai if you were not saying that correctly before. Okay, this one is one that a lot of people apparently are saying wrong and making it more difficult than it needs to be. Bird, how do you say that word that I'm holding up?
Ladies first. Oh, my. Okay. Mischievous.
Okay, they say that's how people incorrectly pronounce it.
Oh, I'm glad you went first that time.
Virginia?
Mischievous. Mischievous.
Can I try it one more time? Can I try it one more time?
Go for it.
Can I look at the word, though? My chivias.
How do you say it, kids?
Yeah, let's ask the youth, the future of tomorrow.
Let's ask the kids who probably actually are mischievous.
That we can't hear.
Yeah, keep asking them questions, Virginia. So we get none of their audio and everyone.
All silence and awkwardness. Yes. It's mischievous. You didn't know. Mischievous.
Mischievous.
You say mischievous, I say mischievous.
Yes, that's it.
It's a lot of S's and a lot of C's and a lot of SH's.
It's a hard road to row for a guy with a lisp.
Oh, cool. Make fun of me right in front of the children.
That's right. Kids can start bullying him again. Take him right back to elementary school.
Yeah.
Or middle school, high school. All right, what about this word that I'm holding up, Virginia? How do you say that one?
Oh, I used to drive a Honda.
We don't need a backstory.
Is that prelude?
Prelude, you are correct. That is prelude. Prelude.
I knew that one because that's a Billy Joel song.
Ah.
They say originally it was pronounced prelude.
Prelude.
Prelude is how it was originally said, but it's kind of morphed. And that's the one thing you'll learn about language is that it's always living, breathing, and changing. And so that's why it's different. Okay, one more here to test you as the kids look on, Jay Bird, ready to heckle you and make you feel bad about your reading ability.
Bring up his lisp, kids.
Please bring. Oh, I hope it's the word gnat.
How do you say the word I'm holding up right now, Jay Bird?
To me, in my neck of the woods, we'd say forte.
Okay, Virginia, how would you say that?
I would say forte as well.
You would both be correct. Very good.
Okay.
Yes. F-O-R-T-E is how you do it, but some people will just call it fort.
Yeah, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah.
We're better than them.
You're right, you are. Absolutely. It is D forte that you're looking for. Well, we're back, baby. That's right. KVJ is back on YouTube. You can go and watch today's show. You can watch yesterday's show, Tuesday, Monday. The entire week is up there. Regular show after the show. So whatever you missed, it is there if you didn't get to check us out. We were in a YouTube jail for a week, and now we're free now.
Nice to be free.
Yay, we're free.
Mm-hmm. So you can check us out. We are going to be doing the After the Show on YouTube. Also, you can check us out. We got Facebook. We got Twitch. We got a lot of different places to do it. And somebody said, you got to do it on TikTok, too. I said, we'll look into that. Why not? We got KVJ TikTok, and you can do some streaming stuff on there.
I broke up with TikTok.
You did? Okay.
It's just a lot. We have so many platforms, and we're so old.
Okay.
So let's do
bring
TikTok.
it back around.
We'll do TikTok.
All right, Jay Bird, before we get to that after the show, if you would wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Maybe you're not lost. Maybe you simply outgrown the map you were given.
Oh,
Wisdom, kids.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.